Right, it's time for Showbiz now. A lot later than we would usually have brought to you Showbiz. Miss Shi is here. Hello, Miss Shi.
Hello, Israel. So I had to do the photo shoot for the bridal fair without you.
Yes, because I couldn't get back into town in good time.
Okay, so are we walking down the aisle together?
I'm not sure now that it turns out that I wasn't there for the photo shoot. I don't know.
Hey. So, is it me you're neglecting, or is the whole show you're neglecting?
No. This has nothing to do with neglect. I just wasn't available. I just couldn't get it back into time.
Okay, anyway, we'll talk about that later. Now, let's talk about... I have a lot of people to talk about. I have, to talk about...
Fela McCaffrey, whilst I was away.
Oh, you like Dead Fella. You like Dead Fella too much. Who is talking about Fela McCaffrey? Nobody's talking about her.
Really?
Yeah, she's dead news. Nobody's interested.
Why?
Are you interested in the hype?
No. Is it a hype?
Oh, I think so. So I'm not interested at all.
A hype that somebody's video
for girls, it is not her video.
Really?
Somebody says the video is on a certain site. It has been there for years. So that's not Fela McCaffrey.
Really?
It's all hype. So we are not interested in talking about that.
And the shock matter too.
It's hype. Okay. Because there's something happening soon. That's what she says.
Okay, tell us about
let's talk about the things that we know aren't hype, and let's start with Chrissy Orton.
Right.
He's got a lot to talk about how they are chastised as gospel musicians and all the things that people say about them as gospel musicians. Here's his response.
One thing I realized, and grew to understand, you cannot be great without criticism. Do you understand? There's criticism and also like hate. People will, out of hate, write all sorts of things, lies, deception, accusations. It's all right. It's part of greatness. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I am concerned about what those who do not have those material things are going through. Do you understand? And my heart and intent for them to have those material things that they shouldn't have, or people are against them being talked about, is to create a song that they can sing far better than Eradimi Wu or Bibi Bayeme. Do you understand? I prefer creating a song that tells them that to appreciate the favor of God, see the grace on me, see the favor on me, see the mercies I see. Do you understand? That's even way back there. They should look out for new stuff.
From the planes that fly, the cars that drive, the money I have.
It's one of my favorite Chrissy Orton songs.
It is one of my favorites.
Yeah, okay, so makes us... and now we can talk about Guru. So during the Kwahu Festival, I hear that Guru, decided to walk off stage because he felt that things were not properly done. And now he's rendering an apology to his fans, the Multimedia, and all who matter.
The woman say, on say a show business, machines. You
don't expect equipment for shows to function efficiently all the time.
HSB by, but as an artist, for being on stage for long,
I was on stage and disturbed by the technical hitch, and I had to leave. And the Dossi tried to help, but this didn't work.
Because I realized some things didn't cost well with my DJ and the machine.
Okay.
But later on, I kind of saying, and the Dusty helped pay a couple of songs. So after that, I felt you have to do it well. So looking at the brand, Multimedia, and we have to keep our relationship.
Okay.
So I left, and I'm here to apologize for any inconvenience via SCD to him.
So you're apologizing to who? Multimedia?
No, I'm apologizing to the brand Guru and Multimedia, for
the disappointment.
For not making it up to the level that we all expected. So I think we should hold it down and let our differences go.
Okay.
And hold it.
Okay, so apology accepted. Now, so another story.
Who accepted the apology?
Multimedia. Multimedia has accepted his apology. Anyway, so another story that a lot of people have been talking about from the weekend is on Written in the Stars. It's a show that airs on our sister channel Joy Prime, and it featured Elikim. Elikim has been talking about some things that he says his wife, not knowing what status she has now in his life, said to him that made him feel less of a man.
So my wife actually said things to me that hit me in the spine, right? And every day you can wake up and it actually rings in your head to say, what? Like, am I really this? Or is it really that? Or is that really for real? Like, it goes in so deep.
It cuts.
You feel like
less of a man.
More or less. More than less.
Wow.
You know? But at the end of the day, I chose to forgive because she's the mother of my only son. And, you know, to err is human and to forgive is divine is what they say. She probably didn't mean it, or she did. She's apologized. But there's just some things about a man, or some things you say to a man that just knocks his ego and knocks it off. But so it's gone now, it's forgiven. But to say in the least that was what, or the most, that was what hit me to the core. It's some things my wife said to me.
Well, I don't know. I didn't hear anything about their split, whether they are together, separated, and all that. But I know that Pokelo is doing well. She just started, what's it called? A nail polish line that she launched recently. And she's been emceeing shows in Nigeria as well. So I know she's away from Ghana.
All right.
Anyway, Luigi McLean, and that's the guy who featured Joe Metal in the Bononi track that has become a hit. We decided to find out more about him, how he got to meet Joe Metal and all that. So Daniela Eduasari had a conversation with him.
We was back in tech. I think we used to be part of the people who sing in tech, and I was blessed enough to be part of Harvest Chapel. Back then in school, Harvest was a big deal. It has some of the best singers. Alexandra was there, Kumsin was there. And I think around that time, Joe had started out. He had moved from Sowene, so he targeted the campuses. So he used to come to tech a lot of times. So whenever he came around, we were the ones who were backing him. So it started from there. Actually, my manager, Kumsin, introduced me to him. He wasn't his manager then, he was just a singer like me. And so he came one time, and then Kumsin called me and said, oh, Joe Metal is here, there's this program, do I want to come and back him? I said, oh, why not? And so from there, nothing happened till we came home. We came on vacation, and then Joe was having his first album launch. So I was invited again, and then from then I became part of the family.
How's it like working with him?
Oh, it's nothing difficult. It's fun. And you know, he's a big man, so I look up to him a lot, and it's nice having someone you can learn from, being your head and directing you and guiding you. So it's been interesting. I'll say it's a great learning experience.
And the Bononi track, it's a lovely track. I enjoy that one.
Very, very beautiful song indeed. Joe Metal has some great tunes, you know. It's just that, I don't know, this one has become, you know, the talk of many, especially, you know, this side of town. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for having me.
He passed through the office.
Yes, he was here. Tomorrow I'll bring you some stuff on Joe Metal, because Becky has been having some interactions with him. So tomorrow we'll get to hear from Joe Metal himself.
All right, thank you very much, Miss G.
Welcome back.
An earringless.
You haven't said my hair looks. Yeah.
It looks hot. I want to say that.
I've got to be hot. Thank you.
Yeah, you and you're hot. And you got fans all over the world. Thank you very much, Miss G.